Hi Priyanka, good evening.
Yeah, hello.
Uh, your voice is not audible, I think.
1 minute. Am I fine now?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Guys, this is Priya Bhaskar, right? Are you there, Kanna?
Yes, sir.
Is ma'am voice is audible for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool then.
Hello.
Priya Bhaskaran, you just give the instructions regarding that feedback form and related things.
Yes, sir. Hey guys, good evening. Hope you are all doing good and great. The session will begin in few minutes. At the end of this session, you will have to pay. So guys, kindly pay attention till the end and feel free to interact with the resource person. You can even switch on your videos for better interaction. And guys, you will get the feedback forms to your registered mail ID. Take a note guys that the participants only who fill the feedback forms will receive the certificate. Thank you.
Priya, yes. Start your.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, Priyanka, we can hear you. We just start with welcome address by Priya Bhaskaran.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Good, Priya.
Sir.
You can start the.
Okay, sir. At the outset, I would like to welcome Mr. Ajit Selvaraju, founder and CEO, NTC Institute of Training, Salem. I welcome you, sir.
Yes.
Now, I extend my heartiest welcome to today's resource person, Ms. Priyanka, Officer, Standard Chartered Global Business Solutions Bank. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now, I welcome the participants across the nations. Now it's time to have a brief profile of Miss Priyanka. Priyanka had completed her schooling in Kendriya Vidyalaya School, Arvankadu, and Staines Anglo-Indian Higher Secondary School, Kunnur. She completed her undergraduation in BCom Professional Accounting and post-graduation in Corporate Secretaryship. She is currently working in Standard Chartered and Global Business Solution Bank. She was a trained and professional transit too. She was given many guest lectures too. Now I have
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
Hope
yeah,
people can hear
Priyanka,
me.
you're audible. Priya
Yeah.
was muted, I think. Okay. Yes,
Okay.
you
Okay.
can carry out,
Okay.
Priyanka. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I mean, is there any possibility that people can turn on their video?
Guys, can you turn on your video, please, so that the interactions will become more stunting.
Yeah.
Stunting.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Priya.
So all please kindly turn on the video because we are already doing an online one. So we don't have any connection. So even if you, I think like you cannot take informations in effective way. So please turn on the video.
I think it's Sunday, so people hesitate to turn on their videos, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Actually, the rule is like whenever we give any type of advice that you should not turn off the video.
exactly.
So okay, then I'll start. Like people are turning off or on. At least tell me hi.
It's guys, at least you can unmute yourself and say hi to resource person. It will be good.
Hi ma'am, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hap- Happy evening, ma'am.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, I'll start now. Okay. So like I'm into finance and I do accounting also. So
Priya,
today I've taken
sorry for the
uh,
interruptions, and your video is
some.
in off mode.
Yeah, yeah. No, like my video is on. You're not able to see.
Yes, yes, carry on.
I can see myself, but I don't know whether you're
No, it is maybe a network. No,
like
you proceed. Yeah,
issue.
yeah, you
Okay,
can.
okay. So yeah, nah, so like I want to know from people what do you understand by the term finance? Can anyone tell me? Hello? Or else I'll call the names. I have the names here. Hello?
Ma'am, related to money?
Yeah, okay. Like only if you have money, you call it finance.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, how to invest money in other things?
Then that is called investment, no? Like if you are investing somewhere, it is called investment. So how do you like calculate finance? Like you tell like, okay, this is what finance does exactly. So how will you tell that?
Ma'am,
How
large
to
amount of
budget.
money.
Sorry, come again.
Ma'am,
Hello.
large amount of money
Okay.
to invest in big project in companies are like that.
No, you will not tell about company or you not tell about any firm. You just give some simple examples also what we do day to day. But just give me a like definition. It should not be that book definition. Whatever you understand is totally fine for me.
Finance is that which is essential for life. Simple.
Yeah, that like that you're telling me it is essential that I got it, but I'm asking the definition. Like what is it? If I'm telling you like accounts. So in accounts you deal with all the balancing stuff, you calculate things and everything. So what you calculate comes like assets, liabilities, like debts, everything. So that is accounting process. So what is financing? I just want to know what like people have understood on the concept of financing.
Finance is nothing but it includes income and expenses in day-to-day life, and it's a blend of a business too. No firm is without a finance, and no firm can be started without a finance.
Okay, so only a business or only like commercial stuff need finance?
Yes, ma'am. Without finance, no one can start a business. So
No,
that's
no.
it.
My
It's
question
considered
is
as
like,
a ma'am.
yeah, and what I'm asking you is like, you're going to start a business, so only then you want finance. So other than business or any other thing, you don't want finance, is it?
And no, ma'am. In business point of view, I'm saying it's a plate, and in day to day life, it's considered as income and expenses what we have done in daily life.
Okay. So any more answers?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Atul here.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, so finance is term matter regarding the management creation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think and study of money and investments specifically, and individual company government acquires the money called capital in the context of business and etc.
Okay. Okay. So you have given me like different kind of definitions and uses. I'll just tell what finance is in a very simple way. Like our parents earn, right? So like if our dad gets somewhere around some 20,000, so you get it, like he gets the salary. Then after salary he has like the daughter's education, the son's education, then the house rent or house bill, electricity bill, everything. So you portion it all the expenses. Okay. And if you're doing any other business or any other person's income in the family, you get it again. So when you spend or when you invest, that is one first thing of a process. The process name I'll tell you in the end. So it is like I have something with me. I'm getting a money. So I'm putting it in a shop to get grocery, like school to pay my children's fees. Then I'll put it in some LIC or anything, whatever. So I am giving somewhere. And if I am a male and I have a wife with me, she is also earning, I get another money added to my pocket. So when you get and when you just spend it out, that is called investing. So when you spend it on something, from there you get another salary which is added here. That rotation is called financing. So it is when like you spend it on something, No, it is when you invest on something and you get back something else. It is called financing. It is not a single process. It is like you have money, you spent it there, you invested it there, and it is there. It is not financing. So a person said like without finance we cannot do business, right? Why is that said? Like you have money, you have hell a lot of money, so you're just putting into a business and you're starting. So there money is there, so you can start a business. But what about financing? Financing is that you should know correctly where you have to spend the money, where you have to put this money, this amount of money, and when you have to put. So I'm starting a business now, very small business. I'm opening a boutique. So I am having some 5 lakhs in my hand. So I know everything. Like I can like have people around me, have designers with me everywhere. So I cannot put the whole 5 lakh into that, telling like give it to the designers and ask them to just put on to new designs of dress or any kind of outfit. So if I'm going to open a boutique, I have to see the place rent, see the designers, see the machines which are needed, and then only I'll put the amount in a correct proportion. So that is called finance. And next time if I get more money, I'll make sure like everything is getting improved. So money with the appropriate proportion here and there is called finance. It is a very like when you read it in the textbook, it is like it will tell you like for file we think like you're not able to understand. So in a very normal way, this is called finance. Hope people got it. You have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Hello,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, go
are you
ahead.
clear?
Yeah,
Yes,
ma'am, I
ma'am.
got it.
Yeah. So it is like how to say you have something with you like money obviously the way you give importance to everything and you spend or invest later you get back so that doesn't happen only one time it will happen like 10 times you give it here then you get it from this way you give it here you get it from this way and which all you keep it in your mind to give it this way or to get it this way it is called financing. Okay, so that's why big companies they own share in other like markets and they have lenders like money lenders stakeholders and everything that is why financing is a very like a core thing to go with so this is financing so why do you think finance is very important hello
Yes, ma'am.
yeah why do you think finance is very important
Ma'am, each and every day starts with the investment of finance. If we want the paste, we have to spend a cost for it. Till the end of the day, we are investing a finance and we are earning something. So in day-to-day life, finance plays an important role.
okay so you said like if we get a paste we are investing something right am I right you said that only correct okay so I just want a difference here what is the difference between spending and investing
Investing is nothing but, ma'am, if we put the money in our business means tomorrow we will get it back. If it's a spending means we will get a product for it. It's like we will not get back the money. We will get a product or service to what we have given.
so getting toothpaste is spending right
Yes, ma'am.
so that cannot be an example no for finance like you get a toothpaste you will brush in the morning that is done so what is
Yes.
like why is finance very much needed so that is spending so spending will not come into finance because that is only one time no you just get a toothpaste you brush that's all money is only going out you don't get something back with that right so
Yes.
can you get me a better example for this
Ma'am,
anyone else yeah
investing
yeah yeah
investing a money in the field where you get the return.
okay
Whereas on spending, there is no return for that.
okay
For example, if I spend 1 lakh money on any business, I will get the return, whether it is in the form of profit or loss, or in a growth form.
Okay. So you're differentiating like spending and investing, or you're telling why is finance very important?
Yeah, finance are very important. For investing we need to spend. For opening a business we need to have some machinery for the production purpose. The machinery is an investment, but but getting the machine is also a spending too. Like raw materials, we used to spend it on the raw material to make a finished good.
Okay. So I'll take your point as the first point and tell like it is important so that whatever you want to buy it now or you want to like invest somewhere for any kind of business, it is needed. That is your first point, right? Like whoever has said me now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll take this as first point. Then what is the second point then? Like financing is important, but it has various reasons why it is important, right? So this is the primary reason. So tell me the next one.
It seems to be like a long-term investment, ma'am.
Okay, like
Is
kind
the
of, but
term
I think yeah.
Yeah, so term suggestions. So finance is the available case that makes an organization and can use whether and you want to start a business, something or extend and exiting and one more pieces and requirement. So development new products any and is the core business organization and liquid money and importance is the day of operation for the organization. Right. Okay.
Okay. So like when I asked for finance, everyone said when you start. Is anyone there to answer? Yeah, okay, fine then. So when I started the question, you people tell me when you want to start a business, when you want to start a business, or when you want to start a venture. But why you won't even think on of starting a like venture, like a business? But finance is like day to day, right? You all people go to college in college right now, correct? Hello.
Yes.
So you like in your college you'll have something called the finance department. Do you know that? Like all the college will have that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am.
that department, why is that there in your college then? Like every institution will have that. Why is that having?
They are having that is they are collecting fees from the students, and after that they have to do expenses like they are paying electricity charges and paying taxes too. So they have lot many expenses too and the collection. So they are allocating a department for that. Because they have a lump sum of amount too, so they allocate a finance department. I think so, ma'am.
Yeah, that is like almost correct. So like even if it is not a business, even if it is a family, like if it is a mom, dad, children, everything, we cannot like randomly spend money just because we are earning. That is how it is to be sent, and that is the first level of financing that is called budgeting. Okay, why budgeting is called the first level? Because in finance, you should know where to spend and when to spend and how much to spend. So when you're calculating all these things, you call some, I mean, like you frame something like I'll spend this much here, and everything. For this month, I'm spending this much. For 6 months, this will be the charge which I'm spending. So that is called forecasting or budgeting. So that is the primary stuff for finance. You got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So that is the primary thing. So when you have money, you have forecasted things, you have like put onto budget. Now you're going to put it into any kind of business or any kind of what venture, whatever you want. So what will be the next process? What you will do? Like you have money, you have forecasted. So what will be the next thing you will do?
After budgeting, we will try to complete the expenses within the budget. So we will not make how to say additional amount to spend in it. We will plan accordingly to complete within the budget. So we can avoid unwanted expenses too.
Okay, so like what if like due to uncertainties your expenses went on high, like around some 20 to 30,000 it went on high. So what will that be then? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm telling you have started, you said like after that you'll make sure like everything is done within the budget. That is absolutely right. But what if some 30,000 or 50,000 goes high onto the budget?
Yeah, ma'am. So, for example, company ABC at WXYZ in hires. So, five understanding firms to determining the financial details and IPO, the underwriter details the issue performance. So, $15 and etc. Then buy the IPO and this price directory because something from the using issue in company and largest amount. I think so is correct.
No, no, you're telling the process. I'm just asking for the initial one. Like you're going to start, you have put in your budget, but it is bit high to the budget. Like whatever you have got, it has got, I mean, like the expense a bit more. So what you do?
Ma'am, we will
Yes.
spend regarding it. We will make plan, and if our plan is not successful or our the amount which we think is more than that, then we will do the proper budgeting. Uh, After next time, these problems would not get get up to, and we have the proper budgeting system by which next time the more expenses can't be happened.
Okay. So I'll tell you, like we have the finance ministry, like in in our country. So like when a budget is made, like, you know about the budget things, right? Which you like get it on February and all. Budget.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
When
ma'am.
government increases its budget, means the government has expended more than he used to ask for RBI, uh, for uh, for the for me, I can say, for raising the funds through notes currency.
Like that doesn't come into budget actually.
Ma'am, we can
Okay, I'll
make
just
a
take,
reserve
yeah,
for that.
exactly correct. So a reserve is like when you're putting a budget, like not budget, like when you're commencing any business or any venture, when your budget is somewhere around 8 lakhs. So it is mandatory like to add on another 70,000 or at least nine. I mean, you make it 9 lakh. Okay, so that is called reserve. That generally people don't put it on the first level of their business. They do it once they get some profit or something like that. Then only they put it on. But nowadays it is made sure because the scenario is like that. People don't want like normal business. Everyone don't want like if it is a tea shop, they don't want like it to be normal. They want some nice like AC kind of a place or some nice ambience kind of a place. So never, even if you're a shop or even if it is a good salon or something, they don't. Have you ever felt like you're going into a salon where you went some like what 15, 17 years before? Now the salons are like enlarged up. You go and you're made to see it. They'll offer you coffee. They'll do this. They'll do that. Everything is there. So it is like it's just a place where you go and you cut your hair. That is done. But it is as if it is like a mall. So that is why people don't like what prefer being normal nowadays. Even if you're going to cut a hair, you can cut your hair at home only. But they go there, they do it well and everything, and that's why it costs more also. So that is why when you're putting it on that time itself, they'll have some reserve because normal things don't need that much of money. And if you're giving something as a brand or something which is very good enough for the service, then you give something more. And for that nowadays, not from the ancient time, but nowadays they keep good reserves because what if you started a business today and after 2 months it is like very good. You got a hell lot of profit, some 50 to 60 percentage you profit you got. So that as well, and could you can like include good new what staffs or something like that. But what if you don't get even 10 percentage of profit the next month? So what you do? So you have to always keep a like a small reserve. You will not name it as reserve because the business is not started. But you call it as free. So if you're budgeted for 8 lakhs, so you should at least have some 50 to 60,000 with it. Maybe if you feel like and the cost is somewhere around 10 lakhs. So what is the deficiency here? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
So like you have planned for 8 lakhs and you have, I mean, the expenses more than 2 lakhs added to the 8 lakhs, it is 10 lakhs. So that means like the budget which you have put is not helped. Yeah, yeah. I think someone has raised. Tell me.
Yeah, ma'am. So, an estimation of revenue and expense and our specified future period of time, and it is utilized by government, business, and individuals. Yeah,
Uh, so yeah, I took it in, but it is like a primary part. Okay. So it is like that. So this is a basic for finance. So for business for that particular individual, how it is helpful. So how it is helpful for the country or the state or in a wider circle, how it is important or how the service is done. Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you people get the question? I'm asking like finance is there, right? Individually for a business concern, we understood that is like clear now. So how it is helpful for the country in a like large circle?
voice is not proper, so network issue.
Like can you hear me? At least tell yes or no. Someone please.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Now it's clear.
Yeah. Okay. So can you just tell me why it is important in a large scale?
Ma'am, it increases the GDP of a
Yeah.
country, and
Then
national income, as well as we export less and import more.
do
The
you
employ
think we export less?
Ma'am,
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me.
as well as the employment increases as many people or candidate get hired in the company if the company is good enough.
No, no. You said me like we import like more and we export less. So do you think like we export less, like our country exports less?
uh,
Yeah, ma'am. So, accounting and finance professional, the ability build and successful relationships with customer is critical. So, if I want to excel and when looking at to equally and qualified hires and interpersonal skills are budget the often to point of difference in many different.
Are you reading it from somewhere? Okay, fine, then fine. So I had two more like main topics to be covered. So if you are answering it soon, it will be even good enough so that I cannot take much more time, right? At least give me yes or no from the other side, please. Hello.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Ma'am,
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello.
yes,
Yes, ma'am,
ma'am.
but
Hope it is
but
fine now. Hello.
yes, ma'am. Now you are audible.
Okay, yeah, fine. So Divyanshi,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, I asked you something and I have not got the answer still.
Ma'am, I didn't hear that what you have asked.
I've
Ma'am,
asked
will you
like
repeat
you
it
said me
again?
like we sorry.
Will you repeat the question again?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll repeat it. Like Divyanshi said, like we import export less. So that's what I'm asking. Like, do you think that we export less?
No, ma'am. India exports a large because India is the largest exporter of broiler chicken in the world.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I misspelled like export more and import less.
Okay. So do you think they import less also then?
Export more and import less because if the our industry will grow, then why we will purchase from other country?
So you think like everything is available in India. You don't want any export to be done from another country to us, no? Sorry, import to be done.
Ma'am, it is necessary, but I have not said that overly completed that we will not import. We will not import only. Yeah, in a small percentage. We are trying to
Okay.
make the product in make in India. Like many startup has been started for that by the government also and
Okay.
by the public too.
Okay, can you just know what is the main thing that we import from another country? Like some example. It is like we import this from this country or we import this from that country. Can you just give me some examples?
Yes, ma'am. We import a lot from Japan because we lack technical support because Japanese
We
or
import what? We import what?
sorry, ma'am, your voice was breaking.
Ma'am, automobiles from Japan, like bicycles, battery from Japan.
Ma'am, actually, Japanese have a lot of technical, how to say, and they are excellent in technicals.
Yes, ma'am, they are excellent in technical skills, so we import from them in automobile sector
So,
too and in technology sector too.
No one in this world
Okay,
can
any other
beat Japan in
okay, any
technical sector, ma'am.
other example?
yeah, this was a mainly because of a steeper and falling imports compared to the date of export triggered by the major drop in domestic demand, largely due to pandemic and Japan's news.
Okay. Any other product? Don't tell me only the technological stuff. Just tell me something that you eat or that you wear or that you like use in day-to-day life.
We import gold from several countries like China, etc.
We import gold from China. Hello.
Yes, sorry. China is the largest exporter of gold, and they also import to India. I think so, ma'am.
Okay, but uh, like we don't import it from China mostly. Like the countries where which is like Dubai, Bahrain, and all, they export gold, and we get it from there. Like we may get it from China, but not the large scale.
Hi, yes, ma'am. But a part of gold we may import from other countries.
Okay. So any other example?
When we import medicines from USA.
Okay. Then anything else? Okay then. As I said, like there should be one going out and one coming in. So when you think about the country's finance, so it is like import and export. Like when you import, the first thing is like you will get a good which is not available in your country. The second thing is that you get diversification of goods. That is, for example, there is a product that you want from USA, and you find like that is also available in Germany, but there is like meaning a slight difference. So you get diverse product. You get one from USA, one from Germany, one from like any other country, which is like Australia, anything. So you get diversification of products. And third thing, you can find betterment, like which is good enough. Like the same, you have Australia, USA, and Germany, and you find like the one from Germany is too good. So next time you'll import that so that you can get specialization. And when it is specialization, even if it is some technical products, as one person said, you can see that what technology is used there, so that with the effect of that, you can come up with new product. So this is the thing of and by the way, export is because there have something in Latin where other countries don't have. We do. Second, what it reach the foreign market. The foreign market because when we give it for our income or get it for the other like usually do anything. So all is having and for each and everything there are like interest in everything. So if we export, we get more. If we import, it is not that we are paying and it is less. It is that we are getting that product to us. We are getting that service to us. So this is a proper financing which is done in like the national level. So they do was first thing we want the product, and second is like we have a lot of product we will give to you. You can use ours. So it is like that. So that is why financing is very important in the national level. Okay, and if there is no import or if there is no export, what will happen? We would have got it is of around some 7 8 years. I mean more than that. So like Punjab, right? They have a lot of wheat. They like harvest a lot of wheat and surplus of wheat. They had more. They have put it into a sack and they have kept it. After a very long time, since they have surplus, like they can use it for like making their rotis and everything, but still they had surplus. So what happened after some time? They have kept it in the godown, and there were rats eating all those wheat. So it is waste. Like at least you can export it, and in that you can get money. You can get any other benefit. But keeping it here and not exporting or not even giving to like some other people, it is so we have that give the other like their inside or outside, that doesn't make any difference. So it is like that. I'm just telling this as an example. So just think about the wide range of product. So when we share the economy, economic goals. So actually we get all our what to tell the branded jeans or the shoes, whatever we are wearing. So it is like we just feel like okay, we are in India, we have this brand with us and we'll just use it. But it's all because of marketing. You go for KFC, you go for McD and all, Starbucks and everything. None of that were started here. It was started there, and it came just for the sake of marketing. And why do they want to even market in our country? That's because they can get good income and they can find some good customers. That's why they get it out. So am I clear with financing? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Like if you people want to ask any questions, you can ask me.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah.
In the upcoming 10 to 15 years, we are not going to have a money in our pocket or in a purse. Everything is going to be digitalized. Do you agree with me, ma'am?
Yeah, it's almost, yeah, correct.
Yes, ma'am. Do you think the usage of black money will reduce or it will be completely abolished?
Yeah, in black money, you have something called money laundering. You know, like anti-money laundering. Hello.
Ma'am?
Do you know the word anti-money laundering?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll just tell you. Like whenever you are getting any what you will tell, any kind of money, like any kind of expense for a service, like you did this work, you got this money. You did that work, you got this money. For everything, there'll be some reason. So there is some like a particular what you say section that is called anti-money laundering, where you only get clean monies. Every detail from where you get the money, for what purpose you got the money, how much you're getting, when you're getting, the time, date, everything is noted. So that is why it is digitalized now. It is not because like it is a trend that you just pay with your phone. No, it is not for that. It is digitalized because uh, uh, the 90% of the black money you have it in cash. Like everyone will have it in cash. So like institutions which get donation for like any course and all, their fees will be somewhere around 3 lakhs for 2 years in any course, like masters or any course, they get it. But if it is donation, they don't get it in your account. You can still go and check it somewhere. They don't get it in your account. They'll just tell like, please give the cash to us. That is the donation, and that is somewhere like black money. But I don't know. They call it with donation, capitation, and everything. So in order to eradicate that only, like digitalization, everything has come. So yeah, obviously it will get reduced because that time if you get this account, then obviously when you have to pay tax, they'll ask you like, why is this amount here? And that time you have to tell. And if that is found like you don't have a record, or if it is found like this was not in the proper way mentioned in the academic part, like the fees for this or that, then the institution is liable to pay fine for that as per the law. So I think it is a good move, and it will take some more years so that we just come out of like what cash, because our country we have more amount of elderly people. They only know cash as of now. Some people, yeah, they've got trained, so they don't know Google Pay, Phone Pay, and all, and or some a transaction through a mobile phone. So it will take some more time, and that time it will be so clear. Like you have to do this for this, and you are sending it, and it is that. So I clear. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am,
Any
right.
other question? Yeah, tell me. Any other question?
No, ma'am, I got it.
So now tell me, what is finance? Don't tell me this business expense income and all. Without that, tell me what is finance. Hello.
Yes, ma'am, audible.
Yeah, can you just tell me what is finance now in a very easy way?
Yeah, ma'am. So, are you audible me?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. So, there's a wide range and of topics that people is the finance industry and are concerned with, and below a list of 7 most common topics, and you should accept it. And counter industries and petroleum and it is a finance area. So interest rates and spreads and yield component payment divides and financial statement and balance sheet income statement. So cash flow statement and and profit net income and cost of people. I think I complete.
Okay, got it. Anyone else? Is there any question?
No, ma'am.
Not for anyone.
Ma'am, finance is what where we spend, where when we invest with proper planning and get something in return. Is this okay?
Yeah, that is absolutely correct. But it is a repetitive process or it is a vicious process. Okay. So financing is
Okay,
not
ma'am.
like I did it. Okay, I got it and it is done. It is not that. So if I'm putting it for this month, next month also, if I have to put for my business, then next month also I have to put. No matter you take it from the profit or you put it from your pocket, it is the same. Okay, understood?
Okay, ma'am. This is continuous process.
Yeah, it is a continuous process.
Okay.
Yeah, any other question? Hello.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay, then I think it was clear whatever I said, and may like do get me your feedbacks. I'll get it from that person. I'll know like what more you wanted from me, so that I can like tell you more about what you really want to know. Like, is there anything specific or something so that I can give you the information and stuff regarding to that? Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ajit sir. So you will be winding up, or he will let you know, like the person will let you know.
Ma'am, I think Sir wasn't available now.
Okay, then yeah, that's fine. You have anything else to be done now, or it is done?
Yes, ma'am, I will wind up the session.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, ma'am. Hope you all guys gained more knowledge than which were unknown to you. Guys, you will get the feedback form to your registered mail ID. Take a note, guys, that participants who fill the feedback form will get the e-certificate. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
धन्यवाद